Ways to reduce non-searchable PDF file size with Raster Image Printer 12. The methods for reducing file size discussed in this video only apply to non-searchable PDFs. This video covers color reduction and compression options, which are only applicable to image file formats. This includes non-searchable PDFs where each page of the PDF is created as an image. For searchable PDFs, please see our Ways to Reduce Adobe PDF File Size video. It is difficult to provide clear and simple instructions on how to reduce the file size of the PDF images you are creating, because the methods you should use is completely dependent on your input files. A primary issue you may encounter is trying to balance file size with image quality. If you are struggling to reduce your file size, please contact Peernet support, and we'd be happy to help you work with your specific files. PDF Image Printer does, however, offer a few methods by which you could reduce your file size. Please note that all of the following information also applies if you are creating PDF images with your Raster Image Printer 12. The two best settings to look at are color reduction and compression options. Begin by creating a custom profile that you want applied during conversion. The profile is a group of settings that will create the output image you want. Double-click on the PDF Image Printer icon on your desktop to launch the PDF Image Printer dashboard. If you have removed the PDF Image Printer icon from your desktop, you will find it by selecting Start and scrolling down to PDF Image Printer. Select Edit and Create Profiles. Select Add Profile. Name the profile as something you will recognize. In this example, I will call it Demo Profile. You also have the option to add a custom description. Remember, these file size reduction methods only apply when creating non-searchable PDFs. So we need to enable Create each page of the PDF as an image in order to create non-searchable PDFs. Color reduction is set on the Save Options tab. Color reduction refers to the number of colors that are saved in the output PDF image. The default setting is Reduce Colors to Optimal Palette, which means that PDF Image Printer will reduce each page down to the smallest number of colors required to represent each page. Therefore, all colors present in the original file will be maintained in the output PDF image. Other color reduction options include Reduce to Black and White, Grayscale, 256 color palette, 16 color palette, Optimal Color Max 256 colors, Optimal Color Max 16 colors, and none. All of these options will limit the number of colors saved in the output PDF image to different degrees. If you have files with just text, you may consider switching to Reduce to Black and White. Theoretically, with text-only documents, Reduce Colors to Optimal Palette should only keep two colors, white from the page and black from the text. But because of anti-aliasing techniques used to smooth the appearance of letters, there would be more than just the two colors. That said, keep in mind that your letters might lose their smooth appearance if you change to Reduce to Black and White, because you are forcing PDF Image Printer to only store the two colors in the output PDF image. If you have files with images, you could test reducing the number of colors in your PDF image, but this may change the coloration of the image. Alternatively, you could reduce to grayscale to create a grayscale image. I would not recommend using Reduce to Black and White when converting pages with images, because you will lose the detail of the image. If you are required to reduce to black and white, we do offer a few dithering methods which you may need to experiment with in order to determine which method works best with your images. Compression options are set on the Compression tab. By default, compression is enabled for all PDF files created. Turning off compression will increase your file size. You can apply different compression methods to your PDF image based on the color option you selected on the previous tab. If you want to change the default compression settings, be sure that you are changing the compression settings for the field that matches the color reduction setting you selected. Note, color images refer to documents that have more than 256 colors, while indexed images refers to documents that have 256 colors or less. If you've selected Reduce Colors to 256 palette, 16 color palette, Optimal Palette Max 256 colors, or Optimal Palette Max 16 colors, you are creating an indexed image. Typically, users only need to change the compression method if they have been instructed to do so by a publisher or archiving software. Lastly, you may be tempted to change the resolution in an effort to reduce your file size. By default, we have set the resolution to 300 dpi. I would not recommend changing this setting unless absolutely necessary. In most cases, 300 dpi should create a quality image without creating an overly large file size. If you need to change the resolution, keep in mind that for text documents, anything less than 120 dpi will be unreadable. When you are done making changes, click Save and Back and close the Profile Manager. If you wish to make this profile the default profile used by PDF Image Printer, select Manage Printers. Beside PDF Image Printer, drop the box for the profile and select Demo Profile as the default profile. Save your changes. Printer Management also allows you to rename the printer and create multiple copies of the printer. Close Printer Management and the dashboard. Now when you print to PDF Image Printer, the color reduction, compression options, and resolution settings you selected will be applied to your output non-searchable PDF images. Try out our Raster Image Printer for yourself and see how easy and effective it really is. Click the link below to download a free trial.